All right, we're going to wrap up with a quick announcement. Betty Rose, would you mind coming on up and taking the microphone, please? I want to make sure they can hear you, so I'd like you to come up. Thank you.
Well, the important thing here is that you see this bucket. And I'm going to ask you some questions because the first thing they teach you in Speech 101 is know your audience. So I think I know most everybody in the room, but I don't know a lot about some of you. So let me see you put your hand up if this is true of you. Number one, you have some connection with the Greenwood County school system. You went there, you have children there, you had children there, you work there. Let's see, you have some connection with the Greenwood school system. Okay, that's good. How about Atlanta University? You have some connection. You went there, you graduated, you taught, somebody in your family's connected. What about Piedmont Technical College? You got a connection there, lots of people. Went there, took a degree, took a course. That's great. You ever been to Self Regional Hospital? For any reason? Oh, yeah, I knew all those old guys. Yeah, we've been there. What about the Burton Center? You got a family member there that receives services or works or, all right, some connection. What about the Pathway House? You know somebody that's ever been there, needed that help? Okay, almost everybody in this room had your hand up at one point or another, but there's one person in the room who is responsible for helping to support every one of those agencies and many, many, many more. Now, I don't know if you know him as Coach Nick or Mayor Nick or Senator Nick, but Floyd Nicholson is a hero, not only of Greenwood County, but of South Carolina. And so, yes, great. I think he's a saint walking around on this earth, actually. But anyway, Frank, and I can never pronounce your last name. Frank? That's close. That's good. Frank has decided to throw a huge party for Nick. And so all of you are invited. And if you look on your program, it's on the back, so you don't have to remember till you get home. March the 2nd, which is not very far off, at 5:30 to 7:30, there's a big drop-in for Nick, and it's going to be at the Arts Center. And every one of you is invited. And so you have an opportunity today to show a little expression of your gratitude, because especially if you're going to the party, no party is fun without refreshments. So here is the refreshment bucket, and I'm going to bring it out there. And I've put 3 $5 bills in it, so you can even put stuff that clinks. But if it just floats down, that's even better. So I'm going to pass this bucket around and show your expression of gratitude for Nick. Good for you. Thank you. That's a big one. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Betty Rose. Round of applause. She's helping with the organization of this. Thank you, Frank, for organizing this. Thank you, Senator Nick, for being Senator Nick. Do you recognize this photo that's on the side? Can you see it from where you sit? Do you remember where that photo and when that photo was taken? What was it?
Been a while.
This was the moment that Senator Nicholson introduced Vice President Kamala Harris to the people of Greenwood. How many of us get that opportunity to introduce a future vice president of our nation? How many of you were there at that event? That was an incredible time. So thank you. We hope to see you there on March 2nd. We have another announcement. I believe Daniel Duncan, who's my friend from Lawrence, Daniel ran for State House in District 14 against Stuart Jones. So we became very friendly. He's a really good dude. He has a quick announcement he would like to make as well.
I'll keep this really brief. January is blood donation or blood donor month. It's something that my wife and I are really passionate about because at one point her dad needed something like 14 units of blood to save his life. And since then we have been regular donors to the Blood Connection. I've hit somewhere around 9 gallons throughout my lifetime. And this month, the Blood Connection is doing 2,000 bonus points for any platelet donation. from Saturday to Tuesday every week. And you could do that throughout the month, once a week. So if you're a Rewards Point member, that's like $50 in gift cards. So tell your friends, tell your family, especially since COVID, blood donations have dropped significantly, and the blood products are needed to save people's lives in the hospitals, to research new treatments, to provide treatment for sickle cell anemia patients, and I just encourage everybody to get out and do that. That's where me and my wife are going right after here.
Thank you.